says we're live. It's weird. It said it's live right on there anyway. So I started on there.
So you're saying I should be able to hear it if I get it up here?
Yeah. So I'll try it on my computer. You're not going to hear it yourself.
You need me to push you up the hill? Good. Fall down. Yeah, so we got in a boot when she's not flying, and then about 2 hours, 10 minutes or so. I think I jumped on the ground twice and twice on there. The bell bars and it's over. You can't say much. There's so much wind. Oh, the one out behind it? Down okay. Catch one more tournament. Yeah.
Test 22. Test 22.
Come back with bottles, guys. Oh, yeah, we don't do this stuff in jail. My camera?
I am.
Camera girl?
Yes, I am.
All right. What's your name?
Maddie.
Maddie, I'm Paul.
Nice to meet you.
I don't know if we're going to be even because we seem to know if audio is
Yeah, he said he's gonna call the camera guy from last year, and he's sometimes doing figure it out. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I don't really know why I'm the person he's gonna talk to, but I guess I'll try.
They'll probably just tell you, put this button
Yeah.
here, put this button
Yeah.
here. I actually know.
You want to do a
test?
check or
Yep,
something?
yep.
I'm hearing the music.
Okay. Yep, I mean. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check 1 2, check 1 2.
So that's what we're trying to figure out, and the score bot doesn't seem to be, like right now, we went live already because we're testing the mic, we're getting the sound, we're getting the field sound, we're getting the music, but we don't want that, we want the play-by-play, and I don't think we're getting that. So we may kill the field mic call and just switch, go to the other output. But also, Max, the score bot isn't, all right, go ahead. Yep.
And then select overlay settings.
Yep.
And then you see where it says
Miscellaneous.
Now, right, I'm in layout.
you're in overlay.
It's I overlay settings and then layout. No, you said overlay settings, right?
Yep.
It says layout type.
He's trying to get a hold of all these different people. And Richard,
Oh, I just lost it.
Right when you get into overlay,
Yeah.
now.
Well, overlay. It says okay. It says overlay. Well, and I scroll down and it goes away. But I also can't see. So Madison, hop up there and see if you can.
What does he need me to press?
trying to meet this and
Isn't this the...
Madison, can you just show me what you're looking at?
Yeah.
Well, not on my phone, probably.
Oh. Wait, who is it? Is it Jimmy's?
No, it's Max.
Oh, alright. What's his phone number?
sure.
Hang on a second.
Do whatever you gotta do to get on.
Okay, go ahead. 518 380 4826. Okay,
All
wait.
right, so I'm disconnecting. All right. You got storage? I got everything. Hornets.
Can you see
I
that?
can't see anything. No, I can't see anything right now. Right now the screen is just
One more
black.
thing before you go.
Well, I'm showing with the camera. I mean, I can see it in my little square.
Okay, just hit menu.
Okay.
And then hit over on the first option.
Overlay?
And then, yep, and then scroll down. Don't select, just scroll down.
So right arrow, I guess.
And tell me
Okay.
what's coming up.
So I'm supposed to hit enter on overlay settings.
Yes, and then there should
Okay.
be, it should say left team, right team, stuff like that.
Yeah, hit okay. Yep. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
Scroll down past that.
Okay.
And does it say score box or
We got sportscast.
Sportscast, yeah.
So scroll one down below that, it should say settings.
Yep.
Select that.
Okay.
And then scroll to search local or LAN.
Search local server.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And then it should say please wait.
Says searching.
Yep. Give it a sec. Might take 10 seconds.
So Paul, I think we want to switch. Yeah. Your mic. Because we were getting this one we were getting center.
Okay. You don't think that's just from the camera?
Did it find it?
No,
either way,
it says
okay.
no servers.
And you put the score bot on channel 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it still on channel 5?
Is it still on channel 5? He's checking now.
Okay, I can run over there if you guys need.
Alright.
So it's still on channel 5 and I won't find it.
He's looking now, I think. He's still looking over there.
And is the score bot connected to the internet?
Yes.
He said yeah.
It's plugged in to the scoreboard and it's got an Ethernet cable in it.
Wait, say that one more time so you can hear.
Yeah, it's telling me it's yellow. There's no, the yellow was green, now it's green. Now it's connected. It wasn't connected.
So just go back to the field view. Okay.
Yeah, you can just hit cancel a bunch of times and then just hit menu.
Overlay settings.
Scroll all the way down until you see settings.
Sportscast again.
Settings. And then just
Well, now I'm hitting enter, like I'm hitting the enter button I've been hitting on Sportscast, and when I do that, now it's coming up connect or disconnect.
Do the one below that.
Oh, okay.
So where it just straight up says settings.
Oh, settings. Okay, yeah. All right.
And then do search. And it might take like 10 or 15 seconds, but it should find it.
Now it's not letting me click on settings. Like it's highlighted,
Okay,
but
then go up to whatever you were just
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Naval Star Field at the Anderson Outdoor Athletic
all right, I did that, and it's
for
still not
today's
letting me
matchup
click
between
it.
the Hornets of Shenandoah University and your Cougars of Misericordia
Disconnect,
University.
because I had it on connect, but now it's on disconnect.
Okay, then put it on. Just wait for
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we proudly request that any current or former members of our armed forces or first responders please stand to be recognized.
and then tell me to like
I don't know.
Okay. It's still not.
No, there's some settings that we can see.
All right. See
We
ya.
ask that everyone please rise and remove your hats as we take a moment of silence to honor those who have sacrificed their lives 20 years on this day, 9/11. Please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Here is today's starting lineup for Shenandoah.
I like won't
In
let me,
goal
let me
is
select
first
settings.
year,
and that's me
number
doing that, so
99.
Just
Just
comment,
be
yeah.
aware right now we got top.
At forward is first year, number 5, Madison Heber. At back is first year, number 15, Caitlin Davey. At midfield is first year, number 17, Ashley Brooks. At back is senior, number 19, Taylor Morris. At back is graduate student, number 20, Abby Marquette. At back is senior, number 21, Travia Morris. At midfield is sophomore, number 27, Elizabeth McGee. At back is sophomore, number 28, Lexi DeSora. At forward is sophomore, number 29, Jordan Hack. At midfield is first year, number 30, Chandler Gallant. The Hornets are coached by Elizabeth Pike and assisted by Aaron Scepter, Dr. Desmond Lawless, and Joel Flower. And now, the starting lineup for your Misericordia University Cougars, brought to you by Wendy's. In goal is senior, number 1, Alexis Benedek. At midfield is senior, number 3, Michaela Favolino. At defense is first year, number 4, Julia Beck. At back is senior, number 6, Zoe Farr. At back is senior, number 8, Emma Perhusky. At forward is sophomore number 12, Emma Sweetser. At midfield is junior number 15, Allie Wade. At midfield is senior number 16, Kate Field. At back is sophomore number 19, Carly Kavanaugh. At forward is junior number 20, Megan Alsbach. At forward is senior number 30, Kaylee Strong. The Cougars are coached by Mark Stauffer and assisted by Taylor Jameson. The MAC Freedom and Misericordia University welcome you to today's contest. The MAC Freedom promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We encourage your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. The consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages or tobacco products is prohibited. Thank you for your cooperation.
Let's try it.
Now something came up.
Oh my god. So, did you follow any of that? What just happened?
Like the steps you took
Yeah.
to get there? I mean, yeah, because yeah. Is it
You
just what you told me to do on the phone?
Exactly, and it wasn't working because they were using a jack that wasn't working.
Okay.
So, excuse me, I'm gonna go over this side right now.
Pennsylvania is one of the midfielders along with Kaylee Sturons, 5'7" midfielder, a senior out of Poughkeepsie, New York. Megan Allsbach, who had that near goal earlier, a junior in the starting lineup, along with Emma Perhusky, the senior out of Morris Plains, New Jersey. Zoe Farr, the senior out of Vestal, New York. Julia Beck wears number 4. She's a freshman out of Langhorne, PA. Michaela Fasolino is a senior. She wears number 3. She hails from also Poughkeepsie, New York. And the starting goalkeeper today for the Cougars, as usual, Alexis Benedetto, the senior out of Hoppage, New York. Early action continues to be controlled by Misericordia, but they've been unable to put one in the net as of yet. Cougars' first game of the year was about as dominant as you can get. They outshot Chatham out of Pittsburgh. Played that game out in the Pittsburgh area. Outshot Chatham 38-3 in that 5-0 win. Chatham goalkeeper got a workout in that game. 24 shots on goal for Misericordia compared to just 3 for Chatham. More physical play here as Schweitzer looking for an angle and just misses on the right side. Emma Schweitzer with the second great opportunity for the Cougars early in this game. As we are 12 and a half minutes into the contest. Shenandoah, a really young team. Their leading returning scorer is Taylor Morris, as far as goals go, who just had 3 in 2019. Schweitzer again trying to cross it, gets it back. Schweitzer, right-footed drive, and that one even closer than the last as it missed by probably less than a foot far side. And 3 great chances for the Cougars and great individual efforts, 2 there by Schweitzer in the last minute. Still scoreless here with 32 minutes left, first half. Kaylee Sturron's there looking for the cross, but it was knocked off her leg, so it'll be a goal kick now for Kilmer. Casey Kilmer, the freshman goalkeeper. She hails from Ashburn, Virginia. Shenandoah in that last game, that 2-0 loss to Gettysburg, a game that was dominated by defense. There was just 11 shots taken in the entire game, 7 of them by Gettysburg. 2 of those 7 found the back of the net. Just 1 corner kick in that entire game for the Hornets, as they were just completely stymied by the Gettysburg defense. Shenandoah offense has been held in check for most of the season so far, as a matter of fact. They've scored just 3 goals in their first 4 games. A couple of 1-0 wins over North Carolina Wesleyan and another one over St. Mary's of Maryland. This is the second true road game for the Hornets. Near side action. It'll be a throw in here for the Hornets. Trevia Morris and Taylor Morris, the seniors, both out on the field. Now Taylor Morris will go to the sideline. As Emma Bauer, a freshman midfielder out of Sykesville, Maryland, checks in the game, wearing number 11 in the white jersey for Shenandoah. Alexis Benedetto, the goalkeeper for Misericordia, started all 19 games in her sophomore year back in 2019. Back for her senior year this year. As a whistle goes against the Hornets here. Benedetto just allowed well under a goal per game and had an 82% save percentage in her sophomore year 2 years ago. Going to stop the clock here. I think we have a Misericordia player shaken up down there. So I think the official is going to say that Kaylee Sturons has to leave the game because she got hit in the head, maybe a headbutt. Official wants the trainer to take a look at her to make sure there's no signs of a concussion or anything like that. So Cougars will come with a substitute. I didn't quite see who came in for her, but try to figure that out as we go along. Good defense there by Marquette. Briefly gained possession, but it goes right back to the left foot of Zoe Farr. Fasolino trying to maneuver, and a whistle will give it back to the Hornets. So actually, Misericordia never did substitute for Sturons, and that was the discussion there between Mark Stauffer and the official in the middle of the field, and Kaylee will be able to come back in the game now on the next whistle. Jordan Hawk goes to the Shenandoah sideline. Hannah Shiro is in the game, a midfielder wearing number 12, a sophomore out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. Here's Madison Heber, and it'll be a throw-in again for Shenandoah. Marquette sends it in towards the box. Headed out of there by the Cougars, and now a counterattack opportunity. Here is Schweitzer with Wait with her. No, this is Sturons, one-on-one with Kilmer. Sturons and Misericordia leads.
Goal number 30, Keely Curtis.
Kaylee Sturons puts Misericordia up 1-0. On that lightning quick counterattack. Give the assist to Schweitzer. Goal comes with 26:52 to go here first half. It's the 8th goal of the year for Misericordia in just 2+ games. Here's Perhusky sending it down, but a little out of the reach of Sturons there. Mentioned Misericordia's first game of the year, that 5-0 win over Chatham. Much more competitive game, at least on the scoreboard in their second outing. A dominant performance in shots. They outshot Lebanon Valley on the road 32-9, but the Dutchmen hung in there for much of that game. It was scoreless for a long time before Misericordia scored those couple of goals and held off Lebanon Valley by a final of 2-1. Fasolino takes it away, and now an opportunity for the Cougars. Middle of the field, and good defense there by Caitlin Davey to prevent that 3-on-1 opportunity. Davey really scrambling back there to get a foot on that crossing pass. And a throw in for Misericordia now. 25 and a half minutes to go before the break. Not much happening there for the Cougars, and now Shenandoah trying on the counterattack. Trey Villamorris up ahead, intercepted by Farr. Lexi Cook, the sophomore midfielder out of Chesapeake City, Maryland, number 22, into the game for Shenandoah, as Elizabeth McGee will get a break. McGee 5 shots in the win over St. Mary's. 1-0 win in that game. And also had a goal versus Salisbury in their 2-1 loss. So McGee, one of their top offensive performers so far this season. I'm sure we'll see her back in there at some point. Benedetto's booting a wrestling match going on at midfield. Whistle goes against the Hornets as Allie Waite got tangled up with Chandler Gallant there. And now they're going to say Gallant has to come off the field because she might have hit her head off the turf. So they stop the clock with 23:18 to play. And now they're going to reset and put some time back on the clock. This has been kind of an uneven game so far. There's a lot of stoppages, a lot of physical play down there in the early going. This is the first ever meeting between these two programs. Nice takeaway there. And now Lexi DeSora trying to lead the counter charge. Heber can't catch up with the pass, and Misericordia will have a throw in over there on the far side. Beck throws it in. Fasolino and Shero trying to gain the handle. And now up ahead. Heber with 3 defenders back. See what she could do 1-on-3 here. See if she get a shot near the net. But she has it taken away from her by Perhusky. Kaylee Sturons, a goal about 10 minutes ago off an assist from Emma Schweitzer, the only tally so far in this one. This is a Misericordia team that has really spread out their scoring so far this season. And that 5-0 win over Chatham, they had 5 individual players each score 1 goal in that one. Michaela Fasolino, the only Misericordia player with 2 goals this season. Well, I should say Sturons now that she got that one today. So more confusion. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. Something with the substitution pattern. They wouldn't let Heber go out of the game, so she's back on the field. And Brianna Marinari is going to get set to check in on the next whistle for the Hornets. Misericordia has clearly been the more crisp team as far as putting passes together. They have the lead on the scoreboard, and just from the eye test as well, they've been clearly the better team here in the first half. Kilmer sends it downfield for the Hornets. 50-50 ball won by Carly Kavanaugh there. Now Misericordia trying to put something together in the midfield area. Oh, beautiful pass. Here's Sturron's opportunity, and Kaylee Sturrons for the second time today finds the back of the net. 2-0 Cougars.
Goal number 30, Kaylee Strong.
Gorgeous pass there. I believe it was Schweitzer that made the pass. I'm trying to get confirmation on that, but that was well executed there. It didn't look like much was happening, and then all of a sudden, and it was Schweitzer with the assist. So those two women having themselves quite a first half here, and Misericordia with the 2-0 lead. Perhusky wins that battle with Trevia Morris down the near sideline. So just like that, Kaylee Sturron's now the team leader in goals with 3 of them in the first 2.5 games. Kept in play here near side by Emma Bauer. Morris ahead for Marinari, who's in the game now, and cleared out of there by the Cougar defense. Abby Marquette up ahead. Kick back the other way by Farr. And a throw in coming now for the Hornets. 19.5 minutes to go. First half. All Misericordia here on their home pitch. Carly Stoner, the junior out of Bendersville, Pennsylvania, is in the game wearing number 17, and she takes a tumble. Welcome to the game, Carly. Perhusky sends it in towards the box and headed back the wrong direction, but Kilmer was there to grab it. Shenandoah possession here with 18 plus minutes to go. First half. Just a slight breeze on this 70-degree Saturday afternoon. Couldn't be any better weather for fans, for players. Great day to enjoy some freedom that we probably took a little bit for granted before the events of exactly 20 years ago today. Days like this is when we should appreciate all the freedoms we have. Kavanaugh sends it into the offensive zone, and now another opportunity for the Cougars. set up the shot just over the crossbar. As the Cougars trying to put their third unanswered goal here in the first 30 minutes. That was Fasolino trying to match the season output of goals by Sturons now. And now here's Schweitzer. Offsides the call. First offsides of the game against either team, I think. Had just one corner in the game so far. It was taken by Misericordia. Didn't result in anything of consequence. Kavanaugh and Fasolino battling out there for the Cougars, and now it's Fasolino with it. Here comes the senior out of Poughkeepsie, New York, but can't put that pass together. Looking for Stoner in the middle of the field. Misericordia has been winning a lot of those 50-50 balls that are airborne in the middle of the field. Fasolino seals off the defender, and it's a throw-in coming now for the Hornets. Emma Labrizzi is into the game, number 3 in the white jersey, along with Maya Horner. Horner, a sophomore midfielder out of Ashburn, Virginia. Marquette goes to the bench for the Hornets, along with Lexi Cook. So Hornet head coach Elizabeth Pike, 2 veteran head coaches here this afternoon. Pike in her 15th season as a head coach of the Hornets. 19 games above 500 in her 15 years with the program. And Mark Stauffer for Misericordia, even better than that with his overall record in his 21st season, including a run to the Final Four back in 2012. Elizabeth Pike, a former Division I player at American University. Here's Schweitzer now. Just can't get the handle. Second effort. Cleared out of there, and dangerous there for the defense of the Hornets. One of the first times today that Schweitzer has not had complete control of the ball on her foot. She has been outstanding in that offensive end of the field. 14 minutes left, first half, 2-0 Cougars. Schweitzer's pass finds a moving Kate Field. Cross, Fasolino trying to find an angle. Taps it back, shot blocked in the middle and kept in play in the offensive side by Field. And Kilmer will grab it on a couple of hops. Kilmer's got an impressive right leg. She's got a couple of punts in this game that have gone about 60 yards in the air. Morris and Bauer playing catch with it here on the near side. And finally, Misericordia gets it far. Up ahead, here's Sturons with a little room to operate. Schweitzer's not going to be able to track it down, and cleared out by the goalkeeper, Kilmer. very little in the way of offense for Shenandoah in this first half, and really anything they've done came in the first few minutes. The cross from Schweitzer and Fasolino's shot just trickles wide as the Cougars continue to just overwhelm this Hornet team in this first half. Schweitzer will get a very well-deserved break as she goes to the bench. Emma, just a sophomore, played in a really good high school program at Dallas High School, just a couple minutes up the road here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Sage Musser is in the game for the Hornets, number 4 in white, midfielder out of Denver, Pennsylvania. The Shenandoah program has been pretty close to the 500 mark in recent years. They were 11-9 in their first full season, last full season, I should say, back in 2019. Year prior to that, they were 9-1, and then back in 2017, they were 10-9. Another chance for the Cougars as Madison Berderick tries to get around and has it kicked away from her. That's going to be an offsides call. Berderick into the game, freshman out of Shavertown, Pennsylvania, also just up the road, played at rival high school to Schweitzer, Lake Lehman High School, which is just maybe another 5 minutes away from Dallas High School. Turnover by the Hornets as Beck sends it down the other way. Under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Shots thus far 9-1 in favor of the blue jerseys. Nikki Bell, the freshman out of Peterborough, New Hampshire, checks into the game for Misericordia. Cassie Kyle, another freshman forward out of Altoona, checks in for the Hornets. Also in for the Hornets, Victoria Pea, freshman out of Mount Arlington, New Jersey. So the Hornets really shuffling bodies here in the first half. Misericordia has gone a little more with their main unit. Nikki Bell trying to win the race for the ball here. Crossing pass blocked. As she contends with Emma Labrizzi over there. And good job by Emma. It'll be a throw in for Misericordia. Throw in from Beck to Bell. Fasolino briefly with it. Surrounded by defenders, but gets one off. Here's the shot. Hits the side of the net. Sarah Burns. Sent ahead. We'll see if Kyle can do anything with it, but Benedetto races over to snag it. Casey Moore in the junior back, number 16 in the game for the Hornets as well. Sturon's back on the pitch for Misericordia. 2 goals already today for Kaylee, number 30 in the blue jersey. One of them on an assist from Schweitzer, the other unassisted. I thought they might give an assist to Schweitzer on the other one as well. Those 2 girls have really controlled this game in the offensive zone for the Cougars. Perhusky sends it down for the Cougars. Throw in coming. Under 6 minutes to go, first half. 2-0 Misericordia on a beautiful Saturday. Both of these teams will play again here tomorrow in the second day of the Cougar Classic. Gallant with a little space now, but whoa, a grab by Gallant, no whistle. And now, okay, now they blew the whistle. That was a late call, but the correct call. Gallant just basically wrapped up the Cougar player and tossed her aside. First half thoroughly dominated by this Misericordia Cougar team coming off that 11-6-2 season back in 2019, a season that would be a success for most programs, but for Misericordia, you don't win at least 2/3 of your games here. That's a disappointing year with the program Mark Stauffer has built over the last 20-plus years. And another chance, and just missed wide. Nikki Bell with a great opportunity and a complete breakdown there by the Hornet defense. That is one of the biggest defensive breakdowns you will see. Is 3 players with no one back. In a lot of ways, Shenandoah lucky to be down just 2 goals here in this contest. Well, here's an opportunity for the Hornets. Free kick for the midfield stripe. 3:20 to go before the break. Kavanaugh able to clear it out with the header. Looking for the cross. There it is, but saved easily there by Benedetto. The best opportunity so far in the game as Cassie Kyle with the header from close range, but Benedetto over on that far side post, able to make the grab. That the first shot on goal in the first half for this Hornet team. Sent ahead. Here's Bell ahead of the pack. And they say offsides. Mark Stauffer, again, hasn't been happy with the officiating. And they're going to stop the clock with 1:58 to play in the first half. And they're going to give Mark Stauffer a yellow card here for excessive arguing with the officials here in this first half. I was surprised that they called offsides on that myself. I am far from a soccer official, so I'm not going to sit up here and question the calls by any means, but I was surprised when the official was blown, or when the whistle was blown. So Mark Stauffer will take a seat with that yellow card. You don't want to get kicked out of a game when you're already leading 2-0, regardless of how how unhappy you are with the calls. Veteran head coach like Mark, he knows exactly how far he can push things, so 2-0 Cougars as we wind it down here in the first half. That last touch by Morris, so throw incoming as we move under a minute. First half, a couple of Kaylee Sturon's goals. The only tallies thus far in this one. A lot of chances for Misericordia, not so much for the Hornets in this first half. Fasolino, individual effort there to maneuver around two defenders, but pass kicked away. Another chance, but Berdaric wasn't able to get the shot off, and Kilmer able to scoop it up. Misericordia looking to improve to 3-0 here in 2021. They're off to a great start. They lead 2-0 as we head to halftime. Be back in about 15 minutes here from Mangelsdorf Field. Back underway in the second half. Paul Garrity here with you at Magelsdorf Field. Gorgeous Saturday afternoon, 70 degrees. Just a slight breeze under blue skies. Couldn't ask for a better day to play a women's soccer game. Should be good again tomorrow for the second day of this Cougar Classic tournament. 2-0 Misericordia leads Shenandoah out of the Old Dominion Athletic Conference. A couple of first half goals from the foot of Kaylee Sturons, the senior out of Poughkeepsie, New York. Quick look at the first half statistics. Shots in favor of Misericordia, 11-2. Just 3 shots on goal total, both of them by Misericordia. Both of them found the back of the net. Just 1 corner in the first half, kind of unusual there. And corner was taken by the Cougars. 1 yellow card was handed out. It was handed to Misericordia coach Mark Stauffer. 6 offsides calls against Misericordia, none against the Hornets. And there was just 1 save made by either goalkeeper. That was made by Benedetto from Misericordia. Fairly easy chance, but she handled it with ease. So the first half stats look pretty much exactly what I saw in the first half. Completely, thoroughly dominated by Misericordia. As the Cougars, with this extremely experienced team, coming off that 11-win season 2 years ago, and so many of these players played so many of those games. Whistle against Misericordia will give it to the Hornets. Yeah, experience littering the field here today for the Cougars. I mean, defensively, Perhusky started all 19 games back in 2019. As the Hornets try to mount something here. Sturins also started all 19 games in her sophomore season 2 years ago. Also helps when your goalkeeper, Benedetto, has so much experience. She started every game as a sophomore as well. Here's a dangerous ball in there by the Hornets, but cleared out by the Cougar defense. Look around the field as well. Allie Waite started 14 games in 2019. Kate Field started 13 times. So Mark Stauffer, I'm sure, thinks this could be the year for his team. And now another opportunity. Here's Schweitzer. And another goal. Schweitzer finds Stearns, and it's Kaylee's 3rd of the day. Wow. 3 goals, and we still got almost 42 minutes to play, and the 2nd assist of the day for Schweitzer. It's been a 2-man or a 2-woman show, I should say, offensively for Misericordia today. And the Cougars lead 3-0. First 2 goals were really impressive efforts by both women. That one came a little bit too easy, I thought. The defense really nowhere to be found on that one. But still crisp passing from Schweitzer, and Sturons did what she had to do to finish the play. 3-0 Misericordia, 41 minutes to play. Musser wins the race to the ball, crosses. And Bauer not able to get much on that shot attempt. So a little bit more offense here for Shenandoah in the first 5 minutes of the second half than we saw for pretty much all of that first 45 minutes. Free kick coming here for Victoria Pea. Ambitious attempt there from way outside the box by Marquette. And let's see if Schweitzer and Sturons can make it happen a fourth time. Defense back this time. It's going to be really tough. Emma the cross. Tracked down by Waite, and not till it crosses the goal line, so goal kick coming. Bella Gartner checks in for Misericordia, the freshman out of Monroe, New Jersey. Colleen Kinsella also in, the junior out of Monroe, New York. Allie Waite and Zoe Farr take a seat. Stoner trying to track it down for the Cougars. Instead, it's played far side for Schweitzer. Stoner trying to do something in the box there. It'll be I believe, a corner coming up now for Misericordia, just their second of the game. It'll be Field to take the corner. Puts it up. The header cleared. Header from Kinsella was on target, but the defender there to swipe it away with a flick of the left foot. Should mention also that there's a new goalkeeper in the game for Shenandoah. Carissa Dominic, the freshman out of Chesapeake, Virginia, starts the second half in goal. Dominic started the second half in their last game after Kilmer played the entire first half in that loss to Gettysburg. Kilmer in that game had a shutout going at halftime. Here today, not so much. Nice pass there from Stoner to Sturons, but the defense gets there to thwart that attack. Sent in for Fasolino, but skips over to Dominic, who scoops it up. The two number fours, Beck and Musser, battling for control. Kinsella with a little room to work. Now Fasolino has it taken away. As we're down to 36 and a half minutes to go. Misericordia looking pretty safe bet to improve to 3-0 here today. 10-1 total outscoring their opponents so far in their first 2.5 games. Three of the 4 contests for Shenandoah this season decided by 1 goal. This one does not appear to be headed in that direction. Tapped out by Musser. It'll be a throw in for the Cougars. Shots now 15-3 in favor of the women in blue. Good job there by Emma Labrizzi to anticipate that pass. Fasolino wins the race, though, for it. Maybe a little push from behind there, no call. And cleared out briefly as Beck races back for it. Kaylee Sturons had 2 goals in the first half for Misericordia. Tacked on another one here early in this second half. Pair of assists for Emma Schweitzer today. A couple of near misses for Emma to get a goal herself, actually, including one in the first couple minutes of the game. Farr takes the free kick, and it's handled easily by Dominic in net. So a pair of freshman keepers kind of battling for playing time here, apparently, for the Hornets early in the season. Kilmer played the entire first half. Dominic here in the second half. We may see some of Kira Ketelhut, another freshman who played quite a bit of minutes in the 2-0 loss to Gettysburg. Elizabeth Pike looking for that one goalkeeper she can really trust, and all 3 of them have had their moments in the first 4 games. They have not allowed a lot of goals. Before today, just 4 goals allowed in their first 4 games. Throw in for DeSora and the Hornets. Just 3 shots today for Shenandoah. Almost a chance there. Sent into the offensive end by Valerie Pamalis, who just checked in moments ago. Schweitzer, middle of the field for Kinsella. Some nice passing here by the Cougars. And another chance. Here is Schweitzer trying to set up another goal, maybe for herself, and saved by Dominic. Well, Misericordia didn't get a goal there, but that might have been their most impressive attack as far as putting multiple passes together. And Schweitzer got off a good look off the left foot, and Dominic just got enough of it to send it trickling over the goal line. So here's a corner for the Cougars. Sturons to take it. Kept in. Kinsella tried to rip one through, and might have a handball here. Here is Fasciano, trickles wide. As they went quickly there on the set piece, and it results in a corner. Sterons will take it again. Line drive to the outside, booted out of there by the Hornet defense. And now a counterattack. Here is Emma Bauer with Marquette to her right, and good defense there by, I think, yeah, that's Kavanaugh there for the Cougars. Anticipate that pass. Pamalis beats Sterons to that ball. Marquette plays it down towards midfield here. Throw-in coming for Kavanaugh and the Cougars. Under 30 minutes to play in this day one of the Cougar Classic. Shenandoah will play the first game tomorrow. They'll take on Farmingdale State University at 1 o'clock. Push from behind there, whistled against Gallant. And Gallant's she's been in the middle of a lot of things, and they're going to give her a yellow card. She's been kind of feisty in this game, and I'm not surprised that the official raised the yellow card there. So Chandler will have to be a little careful for the rest of this one. Gallant, the freshman out of Fairfax Station, Virginia. Has a goal so far this season, one of only 3 goals that the Hornets have scored in 3.5 games plus. Back over to Stoner on the near side. And it'll be Shenandoah controlling. Wholesale changes coming in. Caroline Stansberry, number 2, the sophomore back out of Dunkirk, Maryland, checks in, along with Emma Labrizzi back on the pitch. Gabrielle Ziegler is also in the game, a freshman midfielder out of Wilmington, Delaware. Nice little chip into the box by Ziegler, and bodies tumbling to the deck. We'll see what the call is. Looks like they're going to give it to the Cougars here, as Sterons is going to head to the sidelines, maybe for the last time today. I think she's done enough. I think she's checked in with a pretty good day today. 3 goals for Kaylee. Senior out of Poughkeepsie, New York. .27 minutes to go in the game. Nice pass up ahead there, and here's Schweitzer again. This is Berderick ahead of the pack. Defense gets back pretty well. Fasolino's left-handed effort sails through the uprights. Kinsella threads the needle up ahead. Stoner can't win the foot race, but it is a throw-in coming for the Cougars. Vasilino, cross, rebound, score! Schweitzer finally gets a tally herself. She's been setting up her teammates all afternoon, and Emma Schweitzer puts it in the back of the net. 4-0 Misericordia. Some changes for Misericordia after that goal. Allie Waite back in the game, along with Caitlin Somerville, the freshman out of Warminster, Pennsylvania. Caitlin wearing number 2 in the blue jersey. Shots now 21-3 in favor of Misericordia. Shenandoah still looking for their first shot since the halftime break. Here's another crisp effort here by the Cougars. They look sharp here in the second half. Somerville can't get the pass off, but the Cougars maintain control. Sent in towards the box. Kinsella can't track it down. Sarah Kowalski's also in the game for Misericordia, freshman out of Burlington, New Jersey, wearing number 13. Nifty move there by Ziegler to send it into the offensive end, but played out by Gartner far side. Misericordia, 2 goals in the first half, 2 more here in the second. As Brooke Sargan checks into the game, freshman out of York, Pennsylvania. Stoner will go to the bench, maybe for the rest of the day. Sabrina Compitello getting set to check in as well for the Cougars, the sophomore out of East Northport, New York, on the next whistle. A lot of women have gotten opportunities to play for Mark Stauffer's team through the first 3 games. Compitello in. Julia Beck will take the rest of the day off. Lexi Cook into the lineup for the Hornets as Sage Musser will come back to the bench. Well, now they're going to change their minds on that. Musser's going to remain on the pitch and Taylor Morris will come off. Well, on paper before the game, it looked like one team, obviously with a tremendous amount of experience at the college level, Misericordia, another team with tons of freshmen just littering the lineup, and that's kind of how it's looked here today. I'm sure the Shenandoah team will put things together as the season goes along, but Misericordia for much of the day today has looked like in mid-season form. Middle of the field, Kinsella the header, but in the direction of Sargent, but she couldn't get there. Marquette clears it, but nobody home for the Hornets. Under 20 minutes to go. Here in an impressive performance in the home opener for Misericordia. Allie Waite will get the rest of the day off. Abby Byrne checks in, the freshman out of Medford Lakes, New Jersey. Number 11 in the blue jersey. Compitello and Cook jousting near midfield. Sarah Burns comes in for Misericordia, the 5'6" junior out of Winfield, Pennsylvania. Burns number 21 in blue. Hawk takes a spill. Whistle against the Cougars, so it'll be a free kick from just outside the box here for Shenandoah, trying to at least get on the scoreboard here today. They've been shut out twice in their previous 4 games to start the season. Marquette will take it. Takes the shot, and Benedetto, first action she's seen in quite some time, snares it. Alexis Benedetto looking for her second shutout in the first 3 games of the year. Allowed just a shade under 1 goal a game in her sophomore year back in 2019, and she's doing even better than that this season. To be fair, she didn't face much in the way of pressure here today. (21-4) in the shot column in favor of the Cougars. 16 and a half minutes to go. Musser plays it into the box, and the header attempt by Jordan Hawk is easily played there by Benedetto. But a whistle will give it to the Hornets, and they may have their first corner of the game coming up. Still no corner, but it'll be pretty much the same thing. Played in, punched out of there by Benedetto, who elevated over everybody. Here's the cross up in the air. Look out, and it's in. I don't think anybody touched it, so I think Sage Musser is going to get credit for the goal with that high arcer from deep in the far corner. So the Hornets get on the score. Actually, they don't. They waved off the goal. So no goal for Musser. They waved it off. I wish I knew why. I don't feel too bad getting fooled because even the PA announcer announced the goal. They put the goal up on the scoreboard, and then just like that, it was gone. So the shutout remains intact with just over 14 minutes to play. Here's Sargent for Misericordia. Not much on that attack, and now a counterattack for the Hornets. Hawk up ahead. Musser tracks it down. She is really quick, but the rest of her team not as quick getting down the pitch, and easily cleared out of there by the Cougars. Gartner able to swipe it away. Actually, that was Compitello back there. Throw in from Stansberry as Hawk looks to cross it, but easily intercepted there on the goal line. And how about this? Misericordia trying to go end to end, but Marquette able to slow down that onslaught, and it's under 13 minutes here to go in the game. Shots on goal in the game, Misericordia 6, just 1 for Shenandoah. Benedetto's had to make just 1 save today for this potential shutout. Now Sargin with the centering pass, gets it back. And cleared out by the Hornets. Hawk trying to make something happen in the open field, but it's cleared out with 11:22 on the second half timer. Shenandoah with the loss today will drop to 2-3 on the season. They'll be in action tomorrow at 1 o'clock here at Mangelsdorf Field. Misericordia will go to 3-0 with the victory today. And they will play at 4 o'clock, tomorrow they will play at 3:30 against Carnegie Mellon. Marquette takes the free kick. And easily denied there by Sarah Burns for Misericordia. Musser, I'll tell you, she hasn't quit playing with her team down 4-0. She's really given them a spark here in the second half. Unfortunately, that spark hasn't led to any goals. Here comes Sargent now with some room to work. This is actually Berderick, 23. Nice centering pass. That was Sargent on the shot attempt. Didn't get much on it. Kinsella's drive, easily handled by Dominic. So Misericordia continues to apply the pressure here with under 10 minutes to go. They lead 4-0. Berderick. The shot off the crossbar. Wow. I thought Berderick was certainly going to try to pass one into the middle of the field, but instead she unleashed a rocket that just banged off the crossbar. One of the more impressive things I've seen here today. There's been quite a few of them here for this Cougar offense. Here is Berderick. Finds Kinsella. Little room to work. Back over to Sargent, and she loses the handle. Mark Stauffer's got to be pretty happy because almost every player that's been on the pitch today has done something to really help the team. Victoria Paya back in for the last 8 minutes. Caitlin Davey will go to the sideline. Nikki Bell checks in for Mark Stauffer and the Cougars. Berderick takes a break. Some more physical play. Pea delivers a little shoulder block there in the middle of the field. 6.5 minutes to play. 4-0 Misericordia. No offsides call there as Dominic comes in to smother it. Shenandoah and Farmingdale State tomorrow at 1 o'clock. You can see that game right here on the video stream. And then Misericordia takes on Carnegie Mellon at 3:30. Stansberry knocks it out of play. Throw in coming in for Sargent and the Cougars. Compitello, the cross. Out of the reach of Kinsella with just over 5 minutes to go. 3 goals today for Kaylee Sturons. 2 in the first half, 1 in the opening minutes of the second half. Emma Schweitzer, the other star of today's game. 1 goal and countless good plays in the offensive end. Both of those women that I just mentioned have been out of the game for a while, with Misericordia well in front here. Compitello into the box, headed by Kinsella, and easy play there for Dominic. Shenandoah had a apparent goal by Sage Musser wiped away late here in this second half, as Bell is clobbered near the goal line. And a corner coming up now for the Cougars. Abby Byrne will take it. Kinsella can't get the forehead on it, but it goes back to Byrne, and she can't control it. Okay, it was last touched by a Shenandoah player, so a corner. Nice left-footed corner there, but nobody home. Byrne, another cross. Let's try it again, and again, nobody in position for the Cougars. 2.5 minutes to go. Thorough domination by Misericordia from just about the opening whistle today. Sargent ahead for Bell. Goal kick coming. Perhusky takes the free kick. It's a good one. Dominic can't grab it. Look out. Kinsella blocked. Rebound. Sarge in the touch pass. The shot. Score. Abby Byrne makes it 5-0 Cougars. And they're going to say offsides against Misericordia. So wave away the goal from Byrne. Sorry if Abby's parents are watching. 4-0, and that's likely going to be the final here today. Shenandoah's going to try for a last-second goal here. Hawk will take the corner. Sent in, punched out by Benedetto, and that's going to do it. Hope you enjoyed watching the stream today. My name is Paul Garrity. Don't forget to tip your broadcasters. Misericordia 4, Shenandoah 0. We'll talk to you tomorrow here at Misericordia University.